Okay.
To be fair, I
Yeah.
played I normally do not play this bad. This was like absolutely like mental boom. Like I it was like my first rank game of the day.
Hmm.
My first two games today, I played very bad, and I don't know. I wasn't really feeling
Okay.
myself
No.
today.
No
But the
worries. No
second
worries.
games, yeah.
If I mean, it doesn't really matter because first you need to. I mean, firstly, I will explain you you why you feel like you are playing bad right now, why you feel like you are not going good in this meta. Let me explain you step by step. You said
Hmm.
that your play style it was basically farming. I have
Hmm.
also champs like Twitch, Udyr. I mean, Twitch is not for farming, but Udyr, Master, and Grace, those are power farming champions. So you need to
Yes.
know that right now in this meta there is no place for champs that going up farm. Like this meta is aggressive as fuck. You need to know
Hmm.
that this meta is so fast, so aggressive, and ganks the ganks here have huge value. So if you're playing champ that cannot gank on the early levels, you're gonna lose this game in 20 minutes. Let me explain you what happened in the last patch and why it's so important to have something in the jungle that is super aggressive like Sinzao, Rek'Sai, Lee maybe Olaf, something that can fight really early,
Hmm.
but your ganks should be really good like an Elise, Lee Sin, Rek'Sai, something with CC mostly. So you need to know that in
Yes.
the last patch they actually, I mean, Drakes and Heralds are more squishy, so it's easier to
Yes.
take
Yes. Yes.
take Drake and Heralds.
Hmm.
Plus we have two heralds. So what we need to do as a jungle right now is being super aggressive in the early game. Because if we're gonna do a lot in the early game, if you're gonna gank a lot in the early game, then our lanes are kinda ahead. If they are ahead, it means they can pushing. If they are
They have
pushing, it
prio.
means they can be faster on the river. If they are faster on
Hmm.
the river, it means that you can secure every Drake. It's not even about they need to help you. It's not even about the helping. If you are ahead in the jungle, so you're playing Rek'Sai, listen, you are 2-0, you are confident as fuck on the river. If you are confident as fuck on the river, you can fight enemy jungler first of all, but secondly, if you are
Hmm.
ahead in the jungle, it means that enemy jungler, of course, is behind and he's farming. He cannot go on the river because your lanes are pushed. He cannot go on the river. He cannot fight you on the river. He is in his jungle. That's why it's so
Yes.
important to being ahead in the early game. And so,
Especially
yeah,
can is the especially with the no catch up XP, especially
exactly.
this season.
Exactly, this is next change. Right now, when you are behind in the jungle, you just not getting that much XP like before. Before when you was like let's say behind in the jungle and monsters got bigger level than you could back in the game. Right now, when you are snowballing as Elise in Rek'Sai, even Xin someone who is aggressive, enemy jungler can't
Hmm.
back to the game. If you're gonna if you're gonna kill him just once, the game for him is over because
Okay.
he's not getting XP. So you just need to play something aggressive. You need to gank as much as possible. The always in the jungle was a rule. Jungler who is ganking more is mostly winning more, but right now it's even more important. So the goal, your goal should be hit level 3 and gank as fast as possible. Do things as fast as possible because the games
So,
are you can finish the game actually in 20 minutes right now.
mhm. And I see if you're very aggressive, you can get Mountain Soul as close to 24 minutes, which is insane power spike.
Yeah, basically you remembered all. This is true, but remember we have also two heralds. So how I'm
Yes.
playing right now, I'm just really aggressive on the lanes. It's giving me chance to covering Herald really quickly. So you can take Herald in like 10 o'clock, and then
Hmm.
you can put it let's say on the top lane. You can take some free plates, You can even take first tower really quickly, and remember that second herald is spawning soon. So basically, when we have 2 heralds here, your game should be more about objectives. Your game should be more dancing and doing objectives. Why? Basic it looks like mostly it looks like you're ganking, herald, basing, Drake. The thing is, when you're doing Drake, you're doing something on the map, herald it's up. You finish the herald,
Okay.
you did something on the map, Drake it's up. You know what I mean? Like before, where it was so hard to take herald because he was more tanky. Before, when the Drakes were so tanky, in the back days, it was kind of harder to take objectives. Right now, when you are ahead, it's so easy to taking those objectives, and in this meta we are not farming that much like in the last patches. Right now we're doing gank, herald, few ganks, one camp, Drake, base, gank, herald. You know what I mean? We all the time have something to do. This is spawning in 1 minute. I mean, we're doing this few things on the minimap. Drake is in the 1 minute. We're doing Drake, we're doing something on the minimap, we're going base, bang, once again, herald is up. We're finishing herald, we're putting him on the top, taking two towers, and Drake is in 40 seconds. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
you should take a note. By the way, take a note from this session. It's gonna be easier for you to implement it and remember those things. So take an first note to play more around our objectives. So be aggressive in the early game. Play aggressive champion in the for the early game, and this will give you a chance to cover all objectives, because objectives right now are, I mean, they are just so easy to take. That's the thing.
All right, sounds good. So should I be obviously, but should I be also focusing on trying to set up my pathing specifically for that? So let's say Herald is up in a minute, and I have some of my Tom camps up.
I mean, you asking about your first pathing, or you asking overall?
Overall, should I just be let's say I have my blue and my grump up, but Herald's just spawned. Do I take my blue and my grump first and then go Herald, or do I go Herald and then do the camps?
It depends how much ahead you are, because if you are super ahead, you don't care about this blue and grump. But if you are not ahead, if this is normal game, blue and grump it's still something that you're taking for 100%. You know, you are sure about taking this, and Herald it's still kinda risky. So it still depends how what happened in the game, how ahead you are. Of course, if you're gonna be ahead as fuck, you can just leave this blue and grump and just go instantly for the Herald. Okay? Okay, let's see what happened in this game.
I actually am curious. I didn't rewatch this to see how they just... It's weird. I wasn't expecting a Kayn and a Heimer to invade an Olaf Darius, topside.
Okay, so you're just waiting here. It's fine.
This is my mistake. I should have taken his red here. But I think my team started backing off.
Holy shit! Do you see it's 126?
And we back off. I know it's really dumb.
You have no time to going for the blue buff. You need to stay here.
Yes.
Yeah, this is crazy. And right now they stab you. That's why Kayn is here.
Can you turn off? Can you go back 30 seconds and turn off Fog of War?
Yeah. Wait a second.
I want to see if...
You mean that they see you or not? You mean...
Yeah, I want to see if Kayn was already at my red to start. Yeah, he just started there.
No, he's starting Raptors. Kayn's you need to know that Kayn's are always starting Raptors. So this guy is just doing something tricky, and he just, going for the Raptors.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, they stab you right now.
So this is...
You're going for his Raptors. This is fine. I mean, this Fizz lose a lot. Here you lose a lot. Yeah, wait a second. This was too much. What happened? Right now it's enough. Just back off. Because this cane is here. This Fizz have ignite, you have to teleport. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And you have blue buff and they have red buff.
And not red, yeah.
So this was just... You should just stop fighting with this Galio, but this Galio went for more. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just my bad too. If I just focused the Fizz right off the bat, I think we would have hard won that if I could have got Triumph.
I mean,
because...
you focused Fizz, but you didn't hit Axe.
Oh, I did?
Because he jumped with E. Yeah, you did okay. You couldn't...
Okay. Wait. Were we both focusing Fizz and we weren't able to kill him there?
Yes. Look, because Fizz just use E and he dodged everything.
Oh, okay.
So here you are doing good. It's fine. But right now... Okay, so look at that. So you're going for the Cane because Cane is closer target. But right now you look at HP of the Fizz. Like he has something, like you're not gonna one-shot him. So you using your axe right now, you missing the axe.
Yeah, that was
damage.
bad.
That's it.
Yeah, that was really
ignite.
bad.
They have ignite, you have teleport.
Yeah. Shit.
Anyway, you need to back to farming. You didn't buy boots. Why?
Boots are in my runes.
Okay. Then you could wait for Machit. Yeah, you should wait for the item.
Yeah.
Anyway, you are back into farming. You have no mana, sadly.
Here is just another horrible fight. Like this, I don't even know what I was doing this whole time.
Holy moly, wait a second. So aggressive by you.
Yeah, I play super aggressive. And here,
okay. You're pushing me. I mean, Galio is pushing mid lane, so.
And Fizz just backed. We knew Fizz just backed. I didn't see. I wasn't watching Heimer, and I didn't. I got a really late ping from Darius. Like if.
Yeah, right now Heimerdinger, it's going to you. Take a note, buddy. Watch minimap for every 2-3 seconds. So you need to create a habit. Blue minimap, fight minimap, CS minimap, wolf minimap. Everything must be connected to the minimap.
Yes, I also have hotkeys for camera.
Okay, that's good. You using F keys, right?
I use my 1, 2, 3, and 4 keys.
Okay, that's good. But while you're fighting, you're not gonna use it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna tell you why I'm telling you right now to look at the minimap every 2-3 seconds. This is to create a habit, because right now you need to think minimap. But your habit soon, it will be your eyes will go automatically on the minimap. So you gonna focus on the blue, but if something will change on the minimap, your eyes will catch up it. You know what I mean? Your eyes will just catch those things. That's your main thing. So right now you need to focus on it, but later on your eyes will just automatically, your subconscious kinda, you're not gonna think about it, but your eyes will catch it in the corner, those minimap, and this is gonna work. So right now you should keep in mind that Heimerdinger is coming.
See, I think this was a mistake from Galio for pathing all the way around. This is just me having no mana, like.
Yeah, and chasing him here.
That was just a miscalculation on my damage. I thought I'd be able to just flash Q auto him, but he just...
I mean, Galio is going over because he's not predicting that Kane will go like this.
It's weird though, he didn't have vision.
Why did you flash if you have no mana?
Yeah, that was just bad. Really bad.
Okay. Okay, this is actually interesting game because you are 0-2 and you need to back to the game somehow. Tell me, bro, how we are backing to the game? as a jungler?
So this game, my top's doing pretty well. My mid is 0-1 and his laner's ahead, so he's not ahead, but he can probably still get prio because he's Galio. My bot lane at this point I think is 0-4
But
or
bro,
0.
you
Mhm.
misunderstand me. I'm asking how overall we are
Oh,
back into the game as a Olaf, as a jungler. We are
try to
zero
farm
two.
some camps and force objectives.
Wait a second. Okay, we are 0-2. So you said
Hmm.
take some camps and force objectives. How you want to
Hmm.
force something if you are behind?
I think that here in this game, since it's a Kane and I'm Olaf, I have a very small window where I'm still a little bit stronger. Uh, Therefore, I can still maybe win the 2v2, but I don't know. This game seemed really hopeless, to be honest.
You don't think so that if you are behind, you just taking three camps. So you are taking
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, and in the free time you are doing something because you are behind. Think about that. If you will force a gank, force
Hmm.
mostly didn't work. So when you are behind and you want to back to the game, remember there is no a magic trick. You cannot hope for good gank. You cannot force something. You need to farming and waiting for his mistake. I know
Okay.
in this meta it's hard to back, but there is no a magic trick for magic gank. Just
Okay.
take camps because here is 100 gold, here is 100 gold, here is maybe 100 gold. So take it first and then look for a gank, okay?
Hmm. No, I see. This game also, my bot lost like hard. I'm not blaming them, obviously, but this happens games. Like they lost super hard 2v2, so I was like never able to have prio bot. I think this Ezreal went the new Keystone for some reason,
Where
and
is
they just
pink ward, my friend?
pink ward.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
buy
that's
control
not
ward.
bad. Yeah, I should have. Normally, I'm really good with control words. I buy like 4 or 5 a game.
Oh, what? 4 per game? Bro, you need to buy 10 per game.
Oh, I don't even. Some games I
12,
buy 6, some 12.
15, 16, 20.
I
Take,
I normally try, but when I'm behind, I sort of lack this. But when I'm ahead, I normally just if I have gold, I just buy 2 constantly if I have an
okay,
open slot.
take a note. In the early game, your pink ward must be always on the map. I'm buying it.
Okay.
I'm buying it anyway. Even if I'm putting pink ward here and I'm base, I'm still buying another one. So if they will not
Okay.
destroy it, I have another one in the back. But still, in the mid late game, you need to buying always two. So I want to see next time at your OPGG that you have 10, 12, 13 per game.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll try for sure. Where are the best spots to pink ward in like different stages of the
Good
game?
question.
I mean,
Good question.
mhm.
Early game, 1, 2. So early game pixel. Okay, I will tell you like this. On the river, so 2 pixel bushes, here and here. Okay? This
Mhm.
is passive aggressive. This is something you are not behind, you are not ahead. This is something like you just want to cover the river. If you are behind and you
Mhm.
are worried about this pink ward, you can put him here. This kind of defensive pink ward. This is kind of
Mhm.
defensive pink ward. If you are ahead, of course it can be still on the river, here or here. But if you are ahead and you can go in the enemy jungle, there is a bad spot for the pink ward on this side. Here is the best spot for the pink ward. Even here.
Okay.
But most in 80% we are putting pink wards on the river. This about the early game. About the mid game, if we are really ahead, we just normally putting pink wards in enemy jungle, so we can catching them. Same here, we can put it here or here. In the late game, there is most important pink ward in the game, right there.
Fair.
Not here, not here, not
Mhm.
here. It must be here because
Okay.
then
Yeah.
it's covering all pit. About Baron in later on in the late game. 1, 2, even 3 here. So this pink ward, it's you know, working for this ward. So let's say they want to defend Baron. You are here and they want to defend that. They need to put a ward from here to here. So this ward, it's catching all those kind of wards here. Also, there is good pink ward when you are. Right now I'm speaking about pink ward when you're playing around Baron. When you set up in Baron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the most important. This pink ward here must be 12 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, sorry, not 12, 20. Sorry, my friend.
20. So always there at 20 if you can.
20, and you're putting this pink ward instantly.
Okay.
Of course, if you are behind and you cannot go on the river, you are not putting this pink ward. But basically, if you are winning, you're putting this in 20.
Okay.
Okay, so this is risky. Yeah, you are behind. You're level 3 or level 4. Anyway, you are behind. You're level 3. Look, this Kane is level 4. He's ahead. So So the thing is, I'm behind. I'm farming. So here is waiting 100 gold for you. Here is waiting 100 gold for you. So don't take actions like this. Trust me, this guy will do hundreds of mistakes. But let him do those mistakes. How we can do that? First of all, you cannot do those mistakes. So farm your camps in the jungle first because you are behind, and wait for his mistake. So for example, his mistake can be you will be there, or you will be on the Raptors, and this guy will force a gank on the bot lane. This gank will be not successful. This is a small window for you to go for his Gromp, Wolf, and leave the ward.
I actually did that this game.
Yeah, he
exact scenario like this.
For example, he's dying here, he's basing, he's doing another mistake, so he's going in this jungle. You leave this ward, and you are already on the Drake. Or you doing
so you're wasting his time and taking his gold.
Yeah, but the thing is to wait for his mistake and just farm. When you are behind with farming and doing ganks in our free time.
Yeah. One of my issues is I hate getting fucking bullied in a game, and I love fighting, because that's how I normally win games.
Yeah, that's good.
This game I just like this game I don't even know. Like I 100% understand that this is just my fault, and it all led from the start, and then just me just.
Bro, everyone loves to fight, but you need to understand what happening and what to do when we are behind. So right now, look, you like this guy have full HP. Like look, like you have 0 stuns for the gank. This is first. Second, Heimerdinger is the worst champion to gank. He can 1v2.
Yeah.
Third, you are level 4. You are useless as fuck. So zero like what's the trigger here? Like 0 triggers and you going for it.
My Darius said he'll AFK if I don't gank. Like deadass, my Darius was literally bitching at us this whole game because my bot was like 0-4.
When I'm playing League of Legends, I'm clicking here on the interface. I'm going down, and here you're gonna see option to
turn off chat.
Yeah, turn off chat.
Yeah, I should do that.
No, you not. You. It's not about I should do that, but if you listen people, you need to do that, or you're gonna lose in the game. So this is the perfect example to show you are behind. So I know you are a good guy. You are behind. You want to help your friends. There is no sense to doing that. Remember, when you are behind, first you're helping yourself. So if you want to help this guy, help yourself. This is how it works. If this guy is 0-4 and you want to help him, gank the lane who is ahead. Play around the lane
He was literally the only lane that was somewhat ahead. Okay.
I know, but I'm giving you example right now.
Yeah,
but
I need to farm. I need to farm, get somewhere back into the game, and then I need to look for those type of plays, right?
Yeah. This should be already done. 100 gold here. You're 2 levels behind.
Yeah. I 100%
Right.
what I should have done there, instead of ganking, I should have done my Krugs, went to my red, and then cleared my bot side, backed,
Yeah.
spent that gold, buy 2 pink wards, and then
1,
I think
2, 3.
place one around dragon.
And if you see, if you have HP, you can find a gank. If you don't see opportunity, you basing, and then you're going for the gank here. Farm, farm,
Yeah.
farm. And if you see opportunity, you're going for them. If not, you keep farming.
This is just. Do we kill him here? No. This is. Don't look at this, please. Oh god.
You're chasing him.
I literally. This is probably one of the most tilted, like the most tilted I've ever been in like a long time. It's because I just came off like a really good game. I was in my promos, and then I lost my promos because I lost 2 in a row, and then I'm back in because I won 2.
You just did something like this. Bang, 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 bang. This is what you're shooting when you're behind. Farming, farming, farming. And right now, if you have HP, you can go for gank. You have no HP, just base. Just put.
Yeah,
just
we knew they were
just
coming
leave,
up.
Look, you just leave a ward here and just base. This is how you can help him. After your cracks, you can just put a ward there and you can base. And this is how you're helping this guy.
It's because we knew they were coming up, so I wanted to like give him some vision.
But just put a ward and leave. You are dying here. This Heimerdinger should kill you. He just inted.
Mm-hmm.
He could just click ultimate and you was dead.
Yeah.
So here you're trying to help. I understand you feel useless. You want to help. Help just back, just base, and that's how you're helping this guy. Because right now, it's not helping.
Yeah, 100%. I just wanted to help stop the dive. I think that was my mindset. Which we did get like 600 gold.
Yeah, but if you're
And
gonna
they got there.
leave a ward and you're gonna use axe here on the cane, it's gonna be enough. Even putting
true.
only leaving a ward is enough, because then Darius see him, he's playing defense, and if he's playing defense, Kane see that Darius see him. Right? So
Yeah.
you just don't need to leave, I mean, you just need to save your time, go farm, and try back to the game.
Yeah, 100%. This is he went bot, so I went to go take his camps, but I was too scared to go to his wolves because.
Why you didn't go for Herald?
I knew Kane was coming topside, like, or I was almost sure, but I'm not sure if they went.
Take a
Dragon.
note, bro. When you are in the enemy jungle, leave a ward. 1, 2. Those are the best words that you should put here. And here, 1, 2.
Yes.
Those 2 words will tell you where enemy jungler is. If you will leave those 2 words and you don't see him here, it means that he is there, right? So 2 words, those 2 words giving you vision for all the map.
Yeah. I'm actually so stupid because here, if I look, they're 100% doing dragon. So I should. But my top was recalling and my mid doesn't have prio, and it's actually just my support sitting mid, so I was like, I was really scared to go
I would take a risk. To be honest, here.
Yeah, at this point in the game when you're 18-6, I think you should probably take that risk.
I mean, I just like to test limits. That's what I mean. So here I would hope that Kane will go for, I don't know, maybe he's doing Drake, or maybe he will go for Wolves. First of all, I would leave a ward, so I will see that he's coming or no. I knew that this Heimerdinger will not go for me. First of all, this low elo, so they have no wards on the Herald. Secondly, he's pushing it, so he will not come to me. So if you would just leave a ward there, you would see that you will just see that they are coming or not. You know what? I don't think so there is any sense to going for this. Of course, we can speak here about macro game, but I think we should jump to your another game and talk more about early game. Early game in this meta, it's too important to, to skipping it. What do you think about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Because we know what happened in this game, but I feel like we should go for another game when you don't int it that much, let's say.
Yeah, for sure.
Olaf, you want? Maybe we can go for something more aggressive. Maybe let's go for Listen.
Yes.
Or
sure.
you want to, let's say, go for this game 8-9.
That game. Yeah, I feel like my early game was pretty good in this. If you want to check it out, in that game, in the Olaf game where I went 8-.
So let's go this time for a Listen. Let's check.
Okay.
You playing Listen overall?
I'm starting to play him again.
Yeah, so you should play him because he's really good right now.
Yeah, I like him a lot too. I've been going into creative and practicing his combos a lot. Because I think that's my main issue with him is some combos.
Yeah, you need to remember that Listen problem is late game. Listen problem for players like Diamond, Master, even like people from low elo, their problem on the Listen is always late game. It's hard as fuck to playing him in the late game, but hey, in this meta, we don't have late game. The games, we can finish the game so fast. We can end the game so fast. That's why Listen right now is so good. He's winning mostly 1v1, most of 1v1. He's ganking a lot. He not struggle with taking Drakes and Herald because he don't have mana. He can jumping over the walls. He can everything what he need for this meta.
Can I tell you my mindset going into this game?
Yeah, sure.
My mindset 100% was make this fucking Karthus as useless as possible. Because I know he was going to be farming the whole game, so I want to make him absolutely useless for the early stages of the game, so my lanes wouldn't need to worry about him.
Okay.
And here we get lucky, nobody's watching.
But which lane you want to gank in this game?
I was thinking mid a lot. Because I know that matchup was probably really bad.
Mid? You said mid?
Yeah.
It's gonna be easier for me. Okay, it's easy to kill mid lane, but it's also easy to kill bot lane. So for sure not top lane because you have 0 CC. Of course Mordekaiser have no escapes. But I would more think about this, and this. So your pathing should be anyway towards bot lane. So let's say this not happen, you should start there and your pathing should be towards bot lane. Take a note. You need to always start from the opposite side to your win condition.
Of where you want to gank.
Yeah.
Yes.
To where you want to gank, exactly. Let's take a look here. This is good. I would go for 1, 2, 3, and 4 here.
Yeah. You'll see my pathing because this is what I saw is Fiora made it really obvious that I took red. You'll see like how she came into lane. So I was like, okay, I don't want Karthus to take my bot side.
When you're doing with Fiora here, remember to ping her to back like fast. Like you don't even need her help. The most important thing is Fiora cannot show that she was helping you. So she should like use 2 auto attack and just go there and back on the lane like this. And
I wasn't sure if she started Q or not, but she should have, in my opinion, went over Baron wall and walked straight through the bush. But she you'll see how she passed back to lane.
Anyway, you also a little bit fucked up because you should set like guys ward my red buff. So every time when you're doing that, you need to have ward here.
Yeah, they warded their blue, I think, or they saw them at blue.
Yeah, but the thing is, you need to know that this guy is going here or not. Because look, if you let's say you know that he's going for it, then you taking raptors and golems and cracks. I mean, but if you don't know it and you're hoping he not, you can lose this on this trade because you just took him one camp and maybe
you take 2.
and he can go for 1, 2, 3, 4 and gank and you are fucked up because you didn't took this. You need have First of all, this guy needs to leave as fast as possible, and secondly, you need to have a ward on the red buff.
Yeah. So you'll see how I path. I path because that's what I thought he was doing.
Okay, so you are
Because
thinking that
we
he's
didn't
doing
have
red buff right now. He
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
And then next mistake, you didn't leave a ward in enemy jungle. So you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know that he's here. You don't know where he is. Exactly. You see.
Hmm.
If you always leave a ward here, even if you're playing Lee Sin, so you see when he's here, and then you see he's going there, or he's going there, right?
Hmm.
So now you have no idea where he is. You have no idea he's going for Scrag, for Raptors, for Gang. You have no idea. You're only guessing.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing when it comes to playing jungle, when it comes to playing League. It's about all roles. Everyone need to know where enemy jungler is, and especially jungler. So take a note to thinking where enemy jungler is and spamming like crazy.
I actually really try to do that. Like normally when it's a normal first clear, it's pretty obvious because you can see who leashed and you can base their path off that. And normally I'll just because normally they're done 5 camps around when Herald spawns, but Karthus obviously does it faster. I'll just ping that river over and over with danger.
But you need to be more. So look, if you know that he's in this jungle, where is your ping?
Spam thing where I think he is. I normally caution, right? Or danger.
You should already spam. So
Okay.
I will give you example. If you are starting here, and you knew that he's starting here, you are spamming 2-3 times. If you are going like this, you know that he's going like this, you are spamming 2-3 times. If you're going on the river and your top laner is pushing like a retard and they have no wards, you are spamming like...
Spam river.
Yeah, you need to spam every time. Right
Yes.
now, you didn't ping once where Karthus is, because you have no idea.
Yeah.
Or you're just not thinking about him.
So this we know Vel'Koz has no flash, but that ended up being warded or something.
Yeah,
Can you check if that was
this
warded?
warded.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so
this
that means-
this was strange for me. To be fair with you, I would go for the mid lane, because let's take a look
Yeah.
here. You are doing this red buff, and what we see on the map is easier to gank mid or bot.
Mid, 100%. I just thought maybe if that bush wasn't warded, Vel'Koz is dead, 100%. They have no heal, they have no flash, and Vel'Koz walked up to me there. That's why I did the lane gank. I guess you can see, like this would have been so perfect if it wasn't warded. And he still sort of trolled, but look, I'm in. He walks up,
Yeah,
right there.
that's true, that's
he
true.
should be dead, 100%. But it was warded and he backed off, which is unlucky, I guess. It's sort of weird that was
Yeah,
warded, but
it is unlucky, but
that's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that shouldn't have happened regardless. So I shouldn't have went for it regardless.
okay, that's true. You're right. Okay, so right now you're going for the scuttle. When you are on the scuttle here and you don't see enemy,
I was looking mid.
But look, you are here and you don't see Karthus. Where he is?
Top grab, 100%.
Where is spamming pings from you? He can ganking right now. Well, you should ganking like this. You should ganking like this.
Mhm.
So you need to spam like crazy. When I'm playing in the jungle, here are only my pings. Only. So this is what a good jungler is doing. You need to think about enemy jungler and spamming it like crazy. Okay, right now you
So
did.
there,
Okay, you got flash. You can back to farming.
and here I was looking mid while I was clearing that, and I see him
Okay, nice.
help him shove.
Push it. Okay, clear top side, because you don't want to play around her, so clear it. And go towards bot lane. That works. Ooh, okay. He have low HP, that's good, that's good.
Here I thought I planned on more because I know my Fiora can bait. This is plat. People are super greedy, so I was like, okay. he
Yeah,
can
this
do
good what you're doing here, this is good. But he
I should've
saved you,
waited.
wait a second, wait a second. He didn't save you here? Because you did something like this. And
Yeah, I don't think he can see
here
you
he
if you
see
do
you.
that.
Let's take a look.
No, I passed
Okay, he
through the
did it.
bush. If you pass through the corner of the bush there,
Yeah,
it's
here.
very hard for them to see you. Yeah, with the new alcoves.
Okay.
There are noise.
But you just use. I don't know why you use W like this. it's strange for me. I mean, you could just use Q and on him. So I don't understand
yeah.
this W, to be honest.
See, I wasn't confident in me hitting the Q there, so I was just like, okay, I'll just wait for him to get
you can
open.
just go like this, and jump with W on him. Just put this
True.
word on the
And then
face.
E slow him, and then I get an automatic
Yeah.
Q as well. My Lee mechanics, I'm learning. I'm getting better.
Okay. Why you didn't push with her?
I wasn't looking at the wave. Oh, he pinged me. He did ping me.
You don't give a fuck about pings. This guy don't know what he's talking about.
I've had bad things when people sometimes, especially top laners, they don't know why you're doing that. They think you're trying to steal their CS. And then if you steal their CS, they'll AFK. Sometimes. It's not all the time. I probably should just do it either way. But they get fucking mad if you help them shove.
It doesn't matter. Like I don't give a fuck about that, because this guy, if this guy has TP, he's using TP. This guy is dying and the game's over. Or this guy is coming
100%.
and is killing him.
And then his wave's fucked. If he TPs, his wave's just absolutely
I mean, this okay when he's pinging you because he can push it like solo. But the question is, can he push it solo?
No.
Because where is the
He's low mana.
where is the next wave?
It's almost under tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the next wave. I thought that he could push us all. I just didn't pay attention to the next wave. I should have just done it.
Yeah, that's true, bro. He pings you because he didn't take a look. Look, he didn't take a look. Look at that. Look at Fiora. He's pushing this, and he's backing off because this guy didn't know that next wave is here. So if you knew something, don't give a fuck about other people. They have no idea about this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I knew either. I saw the ping and I was like, okay, fuck you. You can deal with your wave. And that's not a good... I know I shouldn't think like that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here I was like, how'd they see me? I actually am curious to want to know how they saw me.
Wait a second, because... let me see why you are doing that. So Fiora is baiting.
His red's coming up. I just thought if there's no words,
never go like this. Your movement here is bad. When you want to go here, always bush, wall.
Okay, so you're
I will tell you how ward works. When they putting ward
if
here,
there's a warden... Okay, yeah.
This is how wards work. So always bush. When you want to gank mid lane from behind, when you want to invade, you need to always go bush, wall, like this. Here, this is your road. There is warded.
That's the blind spot right there.
Yeah, exactly. So
maybe
they have ward here, or here. If they have ward here, you can't change it. But if they have ward here, you can actually go in the blind spot. Let's see. Okay, this is warded here.
Okay.
So you should put a ping ward.
I'll write that down actually, because that's actually really interesting. Like.
Yeah.
I'll just take a mental note of that and write it down.
By the way,
just trying to go for the red.
By the way, never gank from the bush. When you are ganking mid, 99% of your ganks are from behind. Mm-hmm. Because I will explain you it, because this is really important. Okay, this is this good example. Look at the Talia. Wait a second. Let's say you are playing Karthus. So look, this is point of view of Talia. This is what she see. So let's say Talia is standing here. Here is Talia. This is what she see. So here is line of the vision, because there is bush, and here is line of the vision. I'm gonna tell you something. If Talia is here, her camera is like this. This is her camera. She's playing towards top lane, fighting towards top lane, everything is towards top lane. Her camera is moving towards top lane, like this, right? So if your camera as Talia is like this, do you see if someone is doing step here, you see him instantly. So let's say I'm playing Talia. If jungler will try to gank from here, I see him instantly after half second. Same from this bush. My camera is always moving like this. But if your camera is like this, do you see what is there and do you see what is there?
No, it's very hard.
Yes.
You need to be almost looking at your mini-map until it's too late.
Yes, only guys who have great map awareness, who have great like looking at the map, who have those habits, those guys who see everything what change on the minimap instantly, only they will see it right there. So no one, even people in Diamond Masters struggle with that. So I'm telling you, never gank from here, because trust me, even if they have vision, even if there is line, I promise you, if he's standing here and his camera is there, he don't see you, he don't see you, he don't see you. Cocoon, Rex IE, Lee Sin Q, he's dead.
Because yeah, not only that, even if he like, let's say does see you, you also like, you have so much less distance to travel from where he sees you, and you're also like behind him, right? So you're just minimizing how far you need to go to get to him. Yeah, either way, here, also while like limiting his vision of you.
Exactly. Here he sees you instantly. Here, good player will see you maybe here.
All right.
Because this distance is like, this time 0.3 second. Or maybe half second. Maybe your champion going this distance for half second. So your eye will not catch it from the minimap. Okay? And like you said, the distance from here is much bigger. Why I said 99%? Because 1% when you can gank, it's when enemy mid laner for some reason his position is here. So when I'm playing Lee Sin, let's say, I'm going here and I see this Aatrox, it's fighting and he's kiting towards bot lane, I can go for it like this. But only when he is standing here, or here, and I am really near. So I can go, so it's not gonna take long for me to just catch him here. But when he's on the middle, something like this, it must be from behind. So then you are waiting, let's say, here as a jungler, here, you are waiting for his step forward.
Like also,
and then you go
when ganking, especially, you should try to like time it on like when you need to like walk up and auto a minion, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like let's say like that gives you also an extra window to gain extra time on him. So he'll have to stand still. They'll have to be focusing on the minion.
Exactly.
They'll have to walk up a little bit.
Exactly, bro. Awesome.
So here I just saw both of them.
This ward, it's bad, and first of all you should put your ping ward here so you are sure that they don't see you. So you are going like here, but you need still put a ping ward so you are sure they don't see you. First of all, Aatrox have priority. Top lane it's not here, so you can't go there.
Yeah, 100%.
You ping ward should be always on the river, and that's why you buying two ping wards.
Yeah, an issue with me for Lee is it's way easier for me to ward hop if I use mouse button for my ward. So that's why I normally use, and like one of my mouse buttons is for my items. So I buy pink wards, but mainly just to ward hop. What I should be doing is changing my trinket to a mouse button, one of my item slots, and using that mainly to ward hop instead of wasting my my pinks. I think. Like I don't know.
It's up to you. Actually, up to you. But I don't understand why you are not going for this Drake. Aatrox is on the top side. Bro, I promise you, it's not worth it. I can't promise you, but people in Diamond Master are not warding it. So when you're playing on the plat, it's so free. First of all, you have priority on the mid lane because this guy is here. Secondly, you are listening, so you can risk it. You can start it, and even if he will come, just leaving with the ward.
Yeah. Also, I knew I was so ahead of the Karthus. I should just. I did end up going for it. I just want to see if
Right
he
now
was
you
on it.
show up where you are. You just went
Yeah,
like
100%.
this.
So
Here can be a ward, here can be a ward. You just
also,
spot yourself.
also they had Scuttle Crab, and I made the Dragon Aggro onto it. So. But yeah.
That's
I
why
went through
listing
it so they
is,
couldn't see me.
that's why
So.
listing is so good, because you can jumping for objectives like this.
Yeah. And like there, I tried to make it seem so the Scuttle couldn't see me do it.
So you should first take it and then gank from behind.
Yeah, 100%. And here I was. This is a good Talia play, full flash.
You have still your pink ward. This must be on the river.
Yes. Yeah, I really need to get good at that.
Okay, wait a second. This is... Look, right now this is yellow, so this is in 15 seconds. You want to play around bot lane, so... You have two options. You are going for this and you're waiting for a gank, because Sivir is coming, so it's gonna be great time. And this is what I would... This is what I think you should do. Also, Aatrox is backing on the lane. I mean, he's on the lane actually. So I would stay around bot lane. If I see Sivir is coming, I would go for cracks and this.
How would you recommend me gank? Because I know that their bot lane was pretty much under turret for the majority of the game. So
look, you should be here.
Like
That's
ready to
the
die.
greatest example in your life. Actually in our life, to show you why you should be there. Let me explain you. I said 10 seconds before, so I said here that you should go for it and for this. Why? Because you want to play around them. Playing around means that you need to be just around their lane, so you are ready. You are ready for what? You are ready for that kind of situations when you're doing scuttle. In the meantime, they're doing this, and you are here for the dive.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it.
This is just I flash kicked him, but man, Mord with Conquer now is insane. This is weird because Talia just left for some reason. She should have probably stayed. Like when we were fighting, like this is just so bad. I thought he didn't have ult, but he had ult.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, and like Talia just left, which is weird, but he still ended up getting the kill, but it was like pretty close. Honestly, he had no mana.
Right now, let's take a look. Right now, you are leaving the lane. Let's take a look what we see. They pushing and they're gonna base because they have like probably they kill Velgos or something happens, so they're gonna base soon. Talia.
So
Fiora.
I can't make anything done bot lane. So
Fiora is low for sure, so Fiora wants to base, right? So you for sure can't doing things towards top lane because you don't want to gank. You don't want to go there. So you don't want to start like 1, 2, 3, 4 to be on the top because she's basing. You don't also want to go Gromp and top because she's basing. So you want to try find something around this or this. The thing is to like spectating situation on the map, spectating all the time the laners and what they want to do. Let's take a look right now on the bot lane, because I see also that they want to back off. Morgana is basing. We're not gonna find a kill on the bot lane. So you can go, I don't know, for it depends what gonna Sivir do, but I'm just saying that you need to catch this information. She is backing, so you can be 2v2 with them. So it's better to be 3v2, right? So I don't know, you can go for Raptors, cracks, scuttle, and in the meantime of this, she'll base back on the lane and you are in the position to gank her. you need to preparing your camps, your route, your plan for the next camps on the it must be based on the on those informations. So you need to read minimap and you need to see she's basing and she will back in like how many seconds? 30, 40. So you need to do something around this lane for the next 30, 40 seconds. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you cannot be in this bush when they basing. You need to be around this lane when they backing on the lane. You need to timing it. Right now you have kind of free time. Okay, we see opportunity on the mid lane, so you can go for
I have a very bad habit of not doing Krugs. I don't know why, but in this patch, I feel like Krugs are just, they give you very little.
Look, I know, you're right, but look at that. This is exactly what I said 10 seconds before. What I said 10 seconds before, you don't want to be around the lane 2v2.
Yeah. Actually, that's such an easy mistake. I should have went Scuttle because Morgana was actually like 10 seconds away from lane. I should have just done Scuttle and I see that it's pink, so I know it's not worded, and then go into position for the game.
The main thing is you need to spend your time somehow. You need to use your time for your camps and be in the position when she will back on the lane. So like you said, Scuttle right now, then going from behind. If your ultimate is up, you can jump like this and kick to your team. Right now you are going for the gank.
My ultimate wasn't up at this point.
Yeah, but I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah. Seriously, card this. This was a really weird fight. I remember this fight. Oh, never mind. Is this the same fight? Yeah. This, I thought we could win, because it's like, if my Sivir's not under, like, just doing anything, then my Sivir's just under tower, which that should have been a 4v2 to start it off.
Yeah, Sivir is throwing, to be honest.
Like, she was sort of low, but she can still auto attack. And there, that Q missed. If that Q hit, we killed that too. But, and here, look at MF damage.
Yeah, this was Q. Q damage it's huge.
Yeah. But the thing is, she was 0 and 1 before all that. She was just huge, I guess. I wasn't expecting the damage.
I don't like the buy of Hex Drinker. When I'm playing versus Karthus and I am ahead, I'm going full aggressive, so I would go for more AD. Why? Yeah. Because if I'm gonna one-shot him, I don't need Hex Drinker. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just really scared of the Mord. Because the Mord, like, I don't know what's happening, but Mord's really strong with Conquer. In my opinion, I was like, if I'm ever going to survive a 1v1 where he ults me, I'll 100% need Hex Trigger. Like, in a Herald or a Dragon fight, if he's there and he ults me, I can't survive 1v1 against him.
Yeah,
ever.
but you are not fighting versus Mord the body. You are not ganking top lane.
Yeah.
Make sense?
I was just trying to itemize smart when it wasn't smart.
The thing is, the best defense is offense. So if you are ahead, you don't need to have Hex Drinker, you're just buying something with AD, more AD, and you one-shotting this guy. And he cannot kill you with Hex Drinker because he get one-shotted. And by the way, right now your pathing, it's kinda bad. Look at this. So you are going towards top lane, of course blue is up. This is good. But you should start, in my opinion, from the Gromp. So you should do 1, 2, 3,
so
4,
yeah,
and 5 here.
I agree. So this is for you're setting up a future path that's simple for you, right? So it's not like Jambled. So you don't need to go Wolves Gromp or Wolves Gromp eventually and then go to Wraiths, right? So you're not.
Yeah, but because right now, first will be your Wolves. So your next pathing will be also to the top.
Yeah.
You want to do to the bot, right?
Yeah.
So think about that. So first of all, when you was leaving the base, you should click tab and take a look when Drake is up. That's the thing.
No, yeah, I agree.
Okay, right now you want to catch the Karthus, it's fine. He's dead already.
That's Aaliyah. She always pushes people away.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, no, nothing. Just that Talia, she was always pushing people away with her W the whole game.
Here? What about it?
Yeah, 100%.
Objectives.
I just saw a dragon.
But who gonna take the dragon if Kartus is dead?
I think Aatrox. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
he's not gonna do it solo. You need to do this right now. And later on you can take dragon. Right now Kartus is near. Kartus is coming. Okay, he's not near, but he's coming for sure. This was something free, but this is not free because bot lane is here. Bot lane can engage. The Kartus destroying once again.
I was at ultimate there. I guess I used.
Yeah. And by the way, Hex Drinker would be good if you would play around this, because then you playing 2v2, and you need Hex Drinker will be good versus those two people. But when you are ahead, don't go for defensive items. When you are ahead, right? You want to snowball.
Let's say I bought like a Caulfield's there instead of Hex Drinker. I probably could have one-shot 2 of them there.
Yeah, but look at those statistics. 20 HD only and 35 magic resist. So passive, it's defense. Magic resist, it's defense. You was ahead, you are listing versus Kartus matchup. You doing QQE, smite, he's dead.
Yeah.
If you got more AD, not 20.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I don't like this buy. You don't need those boots in the jungle matchup. So why are you buying those boots?
Map was starting to deal a lot of damage, and Aatrox was huge at that point.
Yes, but you are... I mean, there is no mid game. I mean, it's still kinda laning phase. So on the lane... Like, how role a jungler works. You are ganking someone, so you are surprising someone. So your goal is not fight 2v2. Your goal is to find situation 2v1. So if you're gonna gank Aatrox 2v1, you don't need Tabis. He's anyway dead. You know what I mean? So you was behind. First you bought this defensive item versus Kartus. You don't need Hex Drinker versus Kartus. You was thinking about Mordekaiser, but you are not ganking him. So this is waste of your gold, and this is next waste of gold, because you are not laner. You are not laning versus Aatrox. You are not fighting him 24/7. You're just meeting him someone, and you want to meet him 2 versus 1. When Tabis doesn't matter because you are shooting him on the CC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy Tabis when you're playing versus Xinzao, Rek'Sai, Kha'Zix, someone you match upping in the jungle. You're meeting him a lot of times. I see what you mean. But right now you should buy, instead of those two things, you should buy Black Cleaver or maybe Lethality if you want to go full aggressive, something offensive, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
You want to snowball. Those items just not, you just not snowballing with those items. Those items are slowing down you.
And like there, I did no damage. 100%
yes, of course.
Damage. Never.
You were so ahead in this game, right now you have no even damage on the gank. So right now you are fighting 3v2 and you have no damage to one-shot someone. So where we are? You are surprising people, you don't buying defensive items. When you ganking...
This was horrible.
Yeah, when you ganking someone, you don't need to armor. Because you're gonna attack him 3v2.
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree, for sure. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It's about logic. Of course, in the jungle matchup, it works. But in this jungle matchup, Mertz doesn't work versus Kartus. So Mertz for sure not. So you just need to buy Tabis, yes, but later on. So you can buying So you can buy them when it comes to fighting.
So yeah, so like the Hex Drinker and like the Tabbies, they're like the Hex Drinker is sort of all right, but it's more focused towards a point in the game that we're not even at yet. So therefore, I'm using gold that's not beneficial to like the state of the game now, but would be later on. So I'm itemizing for like a time in the game that I'm not playing right now. So therefore, I'm just wasting gold. Like, if you understand what I'm saying.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Tabbies and Hex Drinker, you bought those items with bad timing.
Late game when I'm actually facing and having to fight against the characters that it's itemizing against more. But right now I should just be buying damage so I can one-shot targets in the situations that I'm putting myself, like ganking bot 3v2 or ganking mid 2v1, so we can actually kill him and not.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually have damage.
That's how jungle works. That's how jungle works.
Really helpful.
You just want to be in situations like 2v1, 3v2, so you want to surprising people. You don't want to. Of course, you can find 2v2. This Hex Drinker could be good, but for this 2v2, not for this and this, right?
Yeah.
But you was not ganking this lane, so you don't even need that. That's the thing. So
yeah,
Tabbies,
I agree.
Tabbies for sure later on. Hex Drinker same. When you're gonna need it. When Hex Drinker gonna be good in the situation when you're gonna fight 5v5, because then you can't one-shot someone because it's team fight kinda. It's harder, and Karthus gonna always use the ultimate after the team fight, so Hex Drinker will be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But right
For
now
sure.
you're not meeting him 24/7. You're not getting ult 24/7. You are not low 24/7. You just ganking 24/7 and you damaging people.
Yeah. Another mistake here. My pink is not on the map. I think I've had 2 pinks for like 2 minutes already.
Yeah, I mean, you are not using many ping words on the map for sure.
Yeah.
Like I didn't save your ping word on the river, or I didn't save even your deep word in the jungle when you was there. So for sure you need to leave more words and play more with those words on the river / in the enemy jungle. And that's gonna be it for today. If you have, of course, some questions, feel free to ask. If I can help you somehow.
Like, I don't really know. Sometimes, like, I feel like I can't gank. Like, lane states are just ungankable. Like, but let's say I'm playing a stronger, like, I don't know. Normally when I can't gank, it's not because my lanes are behind, it's because they have constant prio. And, I don't know, some lanes can't dive. At that point,
You're
dives.
saying that
that's one thing I don't do enough. I don't dive, and I play good champions. Like I played a lot of Rek'Sai, like for like since like this is how I played. I played season 4, season 5, season 6, and then I took a break until season 9.
Let me explain you why. I told you in this session actually already. I told you that you are not in good situation and good timing because you're not predicting what gonna happen. You remember a situation I told you should go for cracks, scuttle, and then gank because Morgana was there and she was just coming. You are not predicting future. You are not predicting what gonna happen in the next 30 seconds. You are not predicting your teammates gonna base or they gonna stay. So you cannot predict they gonna fight or they gonna base. You need to watching lanes more. This is first. So take a note, watching lanes more when you're going towards. So if you're going towards mid top, you're watching mid top. If you're going towards bot lane, you're watching those 2 lanes. So more F keys, but more predicting what's gonna happen. That's why you're not finding dives. You're not finding dives because you're not predicting. And for example, you are here, they are full HP. You going there, and they are 50 HP. You know, because you didn't predict that you can go for a scuttle, pingor, and be in the position to dive them. Of course, it comes also with experience and mechanics, so you know which what those champions offer, how you can dive them, how you can outplay them, what abilities they can use, and how you can outplay them. But mostly, it's about predicting. It's about watching lanes, It's about being in the good situation, good time.
Yeah.
And
What I want to try is finding a good top duo. Maybe. I don't know if you recommend duo queuing and just playing like. I need to learn Elise. I've
I
been
don't.
meaning to. It's not that good.
I don't
Don't need to
recommend.
learn Elise. I feel like she's.
I mean,
You
I
can't carry a
recommend.
game with Elise.
I'm not saying about Elise, I'm saying about the duo.
No duo.
I mean, you can do duo, but I don't recommend it personally. I cannot focus on my game when I'm playing duo. That's the thing. But maybe,
Okay.
but it's personal thing. Maybe you can do that. I can't.
I don't. I never like using voice chat when I do. I just like having someone that I can somewhat rely on. So if I am behind, I can.
But
Sorta.
it's about psychologic. When you're playing with someone duo, you forcing ganks on his lane, you getting angry when you're losing, you are thinking what this guy is thinking when I'm losing. Like you thinking
Yeah.
too much on those things. When you're playing solo, you don't give a fuck what will happen, how you're gonna fail. You're gonna always do the same things because you're playing with random people and you don't give a fuck about their opinion. When you're playing duo, you're just thinking about and you're taking all those informations to yourself like too much. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you
No,
are
I agree.
carry like what this guy is thinking. Like I need to gank because I'm playing duo with him. You're thinking too much emotions, too much. Like you are not focusing on yourself. You're disfocusing yourself. That's the problem. So you can
Yes.
try, but I personally I was not doing that. I don't like it. I just prefer to focus on myself and just play solo.
All right.
Because we are just people, and you know every one of us is thinking like what he thinking about me, like I did mistake, like that I'm worried, he's thinking I'm not, like we are all people, we are thinking about that. Even if you have great mindset, still you are worried about that and you are focusing on your duo partner and you losing
Alright.
focus on yourself, on your improving.
Yeah, I agree. I think one more thing is too, I should try playing a little bit more selfish, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
You should.
sometimes I like to help lanes and get them ahead, but I realize that if I get myself a good amount enough of like ahead of the jungler, then that just opens up the map for me to take objectives. And then once I get that lead, not only does it passively give my laners lead, I can abuse that lead that becomes larger just off that to get my lanes ahead afterwards.
Yeah, true. Bro, I need to go, sorry, because I have next session
Yeah.
right now. Of course, implement this knowledge, play some games. If you will go for more, we're gonna continue, but first implement some things from this, and we're gonna continue with the next ones.
Yeah, I'll
And-
play my games right now, try to do my promos, and
Yeah,
I'll see.
and we can continue with Elise if you think, because about Elise, yes, she is great pick to solo queue, and I recommend playing her for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely try, especially if I have like Renekton top or something good. But
Yeah. Okay.
I'll definitely take that into consideration. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, see you next time, I hope.
Yes, sir.